I had several people wanting me to do an update on planting these peas and in the Back to Eden garden. This is the stand. Probably, I would say a week later. I'll check the video date on the other one and see exactly when I planted. This is Saturday, and I think I planted them last Saturday. But they've come up real well, as you can see. These two rows especially, this row and this row. The first row is the row I tried to do with the planter, and even though I love that planter in dirt, it just did not, I don't know, just didn't do that well here. And it's because my chips are so deep. If your chips, if your wood chips aren't that deep, then it would probably do real well for you. But for me, they were clogging everything up. So, but anyway, that's my stand of purple. Oh, no, excuse me, these are cream peas, and this is a top pick variety, which means as the plant comes up, all the peas make. You don't have to reach way under the plant to pick peas. All the peas make on the top of the bush, way up on top. I've got top pick creams and top pick purple hulls. But I want to show you just a quick update that they did come up, and if you know, something happens and they don't, they die out or something like that and don't really make it, I'll show you that too. Like I say, I'll show you my failures. But several commented that it didn't look like I had planted them deep enough, and I was concerned about that too. But what you don't understand is these wood chips have been here for like 2 years, just sitting here. Now they were a foot and a half deep probably, but just been sitting here, and just a few inches below the surface here is compost. I mean, it's compost. That's about 4 inches down right there. So anyway, I got down to the compost. I didn't get down to the soil. Again, the soil is probably 6 or 8 inches deeper here than the surface of the chips, maybe even deeper than that in some places, probably deeper than that in some places. But and I know showing you wood chips is not real, kind of makes people seasick sometimes if I move around much, so I'm not going to move much. But there are places where I scattered the seed a little thicker than others. These are the ones I did by hand, and not all of these have come up probably. You still see a few that are peeking, just barely starting to peek through. So and this first row is a row I did with the machine, with the planter, and you know, they're coming up, but I knew that it was going to be sporadic. When I got down to the very end, I looked, and there was just a couple of handfuls of peas clogging that seeder, that planter. Also, these peas came up about the same, in about the same amount of time as peas that I planted in my raised bed garden. I'll show you those in another video, and they're doing great too. But these, you know, it didn't take long for them to come up. Don't be afraid as to whether or not your seeds can sprout through wood chips. Now these aren't huge. You know, some of these are bigger, but some of these are pretty good sized pieces. But they started out, they've deteriorated somewhat. I've got some even bigger pieces, you know, that haven't started to deteriorate yet. I've got that little piece of a log right there, laying there, a little piece of a limb. But don't be afraid. Seeds are a marvelous thing. They will struggle and push and put their shoulder to it, and they're going to pop out. You do have to get them down in some ground, some dirt or compost. In this case, I got down to some compost, and I think they'll do well. If they don't, again, I'll show you. So anyway, here's the rows of peas. Been to Back to Eden garden. Looking pretty good to me so far. There we go.